Before I begin this lesson on the Choy Li Fut, please um, donate if you can to the GoFundMe page for this school. Is really needed, for the support and the continuation of our school. You just click the link below. Any contribution will help. $1, $5, or $10, or however much you can. Thank you very much for all your support. All right, let's do it. All right, stop at that uppercut again. Yeah, stop. So make sure this goes over more. And this one doesn't bend that much. Keep that wrist straight. Hold stance again. Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So just real quick at the end, when you do this part, come like up a little higher. So just go like this. So like basically up here, almost like touching your hands. And come like that. Alright, do that end part again, like from here. Yeah. Okay, when you do the bow, just do a little lower in the stances. Like kind of get a little lower like this. Okay? Try that one again. Alright, good. Alright, tell Kyo to come. Or talk about your hands.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, go. stop real quick. So,
Yeah.
yeah, so don't come like this. Come like from that angle down and sink into like on arrow stance. Arrow stance, the back knee straight.
Yeah.
Okay. And then also, just for future reference, just breathe out more. Like don't hold your breath. So everything there should be like a breath out. So like, and then just kind of when you get this one, you need more power by turning here more, and then like that. Don't just go like this.
Okay.
So just go ahead and go back to the uppercut part, or
Okay.
just do from the double fist. Yeah.
What?
Alright, you skipped one. Do it again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
Oh.
13, 14. So when you do that 13, like come higher up and then down. Okay?
Okay.
Alright, do the end of real quick again. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, good. Get off. Get in here.
And
Go. This. Wait. Wait. Did you do the front kick on both sides?
The front kick?
Did you do the front kicks on both sides?
Oh.
Do it again. Wait, do it again.
Oh my.
From the bottom. No. Horse stance.
Oh. And then. Oh my god, I forgot this. Do you like.
Do it from the bottom again.
Oh my god.
Do you need to do it with you or are you good?
Wait.
There you go. Arrow stance, remember?
Oh. Uh, and it's like that.
Yeah, so let's start from here together. And then it's this called panther fist,
Oh.
and then panther, and then chop, and then chop, and then ridge, ridge. Did you do this yet? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And then down, and then diagonal up, come back down, step forward, chop, strike, up, down, step forward, chop, strike. Remember all that? Do you remember? We stopped there, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, good job.
Yeah.
So if you've made it that far into the video, that form I created, it's pretty much inspired by the Choy Li Fut Kung Fu. That's the style that I started off with when I first started martial arts Kung Fu. And that form is designed to develop a lot of like upper body power, and also strong stances. And it's pretty much like the haymakers of like boxing techniques, like kind of like the strongest hits that you could give, using your whole body to move. Um, it doesn't look that practical, as far as like comparing to boxing and more modernized combat, but really there's a science behind it. There's an art behind it. It's very meditative, and it teaches you how to move your body in order to generate power with your whole body rather than just punching with just your upper body. You learn how to get the power from the ground, and you use that power from the ground, and then you transfer all that power using your whole body in coordination. It's not an easy form to learn, not just for kids, but also very difficult for adults to learn. Um, it takes time to learn it. It takes patience, and a lot of people, they just don't have the time to learn it. So we go over things that are more basic, but this is a difficult form to learn. I labeled it the tiger form. It's one of the foundational forms to really teach you how to strike properly, with power. And that's this one of the traditional kind of looking forms that I've created, and it's very artistic. You could do it fast, you could do it slow. Um, there's many ways that you could do it, and it's one of the first forms that I've created when I created this school, and it's the foundational techniques of like Choy Li Fut. Um, and Choy Li Fut is almost like the opposite of Wing Chun. Wing Chun is very straight line attack. Choy Li Fut is very much using round circular attacks and power punches, like very, very powerful. There's a lot of conditioning involved, conditioning the forearms, conditioning the hands. Um, that's their main thing. Choy Li Fut also uses the wooden dummy as well, but it's a different wooden dummy that they typically use. And Choy Li Fut is not popular here in America, so if there's a traditional Choy Li Fut martial artist or kung fu artist, he typically will not make that much money because it's hard to market, because people don't know what it is. Then they're not going to want to learn it because they don't know what it is. um, a lot of people know about Wing Chun because of Bruce Lee, but Bruce Lee didn't promote Choy Li Fut, and neither did Jackie Chan or Jet Li. So really, Choy Li Fut is kind of like a lost art, and it's sad because it's a beautiful art, but it's very hard to find. And if very few people will teach something like this. You could find a boxing gym, you could find kickboxing, you could find taekwondo, and um, but Choy Li Fut, people don't even know what it is. But Fut really means Buddha, and I believe that the Choy Li Fut was created by three masters, and they came together and created this system. And it's a very, very effective system if you take the time to learn. But just people don't have the time, they don't take the time, they don't have the patience. So then they just kind of mark it off as ineffective and things like that. But really, it's extremely effective, because it it's like a secret recipe. So trying to teach my kids the style, or to that form, and um, it takes time to get better at it. It's not just about memorizing things, but every little thing needs to be corrected as far as like the minor details. But I didn't really go over too much of that in this training session. I still want them to get used to um, the movements and the fluidity. There's a lot of breathing things that they got to work on, and conditioning, and just kind of work more of like a power generation. It's gonna take time, but I wanted to share that lesson with you all, and it's my way to show like my deep appreciation for the contributions from the the GoFundMe, and you know I just had it up for a few days, and there are people contributing, and I'm very thankful for that, and I hope that people will continue to contribute. Hopefully this lesson can, sharing this lesson can motivate people to contribute, because we need the contributions. Really, since I've opened this school, it's only been YouTube. The only the YouTube community has really been supporting me. It's really difficult to make it in a martial arts, in a kung fu school, especially in the neighborhood that I live in. It's hard to find appreciation, and it's hard to find students, and to keep us motivated and to keep us going and to get the bills paid, we need contributions. So if you can, click the link below and give a donation, it'd be greatly appreciated. Even $5, $1, anything counts, because if everybody contributed $1 and I have 1 million subscribers, that's $1 million. So, like, another thing that I want to say is just, it's not something that's out of the ordinary. People pay a lot of money to watch people play basketball, to watch people play football. Why not pay money to watch people practice martial arts, or to watch people practice kung fu? It's a form of inspiration. It could be used as entertainment. It could be used as education. So we give back to the things that matter. And that are important. The educators need to be paid, and entertainers need to be paid, and small time artists like myself on YouTube, we need to be paid in order to continue to do what we love. So all the contributions, it's needed, and I want this school to grow. I wish that I had more students to teach, but you can't really market and promote without money in order to find a way to reach out to the people. So the more that people contribute, the more that it makes a difference in this school. So I want to continue to open the comments section to encourage the community communication, and I just hope people are responsible with it. Especially since there are younger adults, teenagers in the videos. I hope that people remain respectful and remain positive. Because the whole reason of me shutting down the comments is to prevent like bullying and harassment and trolling and negativity. It just doesn't belong in this school. It doesn't belong in my channel, and we want to motivate people, encourage people, and saying negative things or disrespectful things is not helping anybody. So I hope that the audience will remain respectful and encouraging and positive in the words that they have to share. So once again, thank you all for your support. Thank you for watching and staying with me for all these years. And once again, if you can donate something, please click the link below. If not, continue to watch the videos and watch the ads, and hopefully we can keep getting support so we can keep going. So thank you all very much.